Hey everybody, I've got a really cool breath controller to show you guys today. It's the Hornberg Research HB-1 Breath Station. Just really a super cool piece of gear, and I'm going to go through and show some features and play around with it a little bit and see what you guys think. First, I want to open up some WIVI brass. I have everything on MIDI channel 1 to create a large polyphonic ensemble, and then I'll load up a cinematic strings ensemble on MIDI channel 1 as well. I hope to get a very dynamic layer playable in real time without key switches in one pass. Here's a short multi-track piece where the HB-1 got used on almost every track. Well, here it is, the Hornberg Research HB-1 Breath Station. And this is the sensor unit that comes with it, and the mouthpiece. And I don't know if you can see here, but you can easily adjust the back pressure of the mouthpiece with this little dial on the end. Everything has a super precise feel. The wheel, the switches, you know, everything is just rock solid. There are actually a couple ways you can hook this up, either via USB or MIDI like I have it hooked up. I'm just using the included USB power supply to power the unit. The display always shows the breath data value from 0 to 127, and as you blow on the breath controller, you can see the values change, and that's actually pretty handy to have there. When you're recording, you can see how much headroom you have left, where you're at basically on dynamics. And the little dot indicates MIDI activity, like when you press a key or when you hit a pedal, whatever. It has 25 user presets, and there's 11 parameters that you can adjust for each preset. That's preset, that's attack, that's boost attack, that's release, boost release, that's limiter for setting your absolute value at the top. That's reduced data. That's if you have lots of MIDI information going at once that's overwhelming your system, but I haven't really encountered that, and so it's probably something that I won't use. That's continuous controller, where you can set it from 1 to 127, you know, 2 being breath controller and CC11 being expression and 7 being volume, etc. That's MIDI channel. I have it set to MIDI channel 1 and back to preset. And then I have 2 parameters over here, drive and offset. And those are similar to the controls on the old BC3A. And what's interesting is you can move parameters from this switch to this switch in case you want to access, say, CC all the time. You don't have to scroll through all the things. You can just access it from here. You can have everything on this controller or everything on this controller, or whatever you choose on either one. It's actually pretty straightforward. There's an artist in Germany named Mick Baumeister. He's a TV and film composer and jazz pianist. And he got together with Martin Ratschke to design and build the HB-1 as a professional, no-compromise replacement for the Yamaha BC3A. And these things are handmade in Germany, and when you take them out of the box, the first thing you notice is the build quality. The metalwork and the woodwork, the smoothness of the data wheel and the switches. Even the fasteners were custom fabricated for this project. And so obviously it looks impressive and feels impressive, but I wanted to see how well it actually functioned as a breath controller. And I've got to say, the interpolation of breath data by the breath sensor is the smoothest that I've ever used. And I've been using breath controllers for over 30 years, going back to the Steiner Master's Touch. And that was before MIDI. It actually output control voltage instead of MIDI data to my analog synthesizers back in the day. Anyway, yeah, so I'm delighted with the thing. I think it's awesome, and I'm going to keep it. I appreciate you guys listening to my thoughts on this, and once again, thanks for watching.